It is springtime at the lake, and we're wasting no time jumping into outdoor projects. First, we're addressing one of our biggest issues with this property: zero waterfront storage. So we're building a high-quality shed from Keter right on our shoreline. And the goal is to get this done in a day with a baby. Your first summer at the lake? We went with the Cortina model. Now, Keter has tons of options, which you can find more info on in the link down in the description. It showed up on a pallet, well packaged and protected from damage. First things first, we followed the instructions and laid out every piece in our driveway and took a quick little inventory.
1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6. Aren't those over there? Okay, let's back up. First, we needed to build a base for the shed, which was a little tricky since our shoreline is sloped and there are tons of trees down there. Keter does lay out a few different options for shed bases, from gravel to concrete. We went with a wooden platform, which is recommended for uneven terrain like this. Shout out to Cole for doing all of this on his own and cutting up a ton of branches in the process. I think it turned out even better than expected. Whew. I think even with a baby strapped to me, we should be able to get this done today. Famous last words. Everything always takes 1,000 times longer than you expect, but I have hope. And we're gonna take you through the process. Hi, little munchkin. Your first summer at the lake? Yeah, getting things done with a 5-month-old. Oh, I'm so sorry. Not easy. How's it going?
It's been a struggle.
A struggle?
I set the things how it told me to set them, and then I started walking up the stairs and one of them fell in the lake because it was sitting up, so I had to run down there and jump in the side and grab it.
I leave for 15 minutes to put the baby down and there's already trouble. Getting the floor put together was super simple, and once Cole had an extra set of hands, it was really easy to get the corners secured before moving on to the wall sections. Is that her crying? Always hearing phantom cries. And the monitor doesn't quite reach down to the water. Oh, yep, that's her. So far, how is the labeling system here?
It's great.
Is it just a pain to go up and down?
It's just a pain to go up and down the stairs every time we need to do anything.
Are these the only tools that you need?
Yeah, I think all it said was a rubber mallet, a drill, and maybe a wrench. Otherwise,
Where's your mallet?
I haven't had to use it yet.
So it looks like the panels now,
They just slide
in from the top.
Yep.
All around. That's nice. All right, I'm gonna go deal with the baby. She doesn't cry. I don't know how to explain it. When people hear her cry, they're like, what? It's like a very dramatic. What is going on? Are you playing me? You little punk. What happened?
I put these panels in upside down.
You put the panels in upside down.
Well, there's a tongue and a groove on them, so they can go in both ways. But then all of a sudden I got to a point and it said the groove was supposed to be up, so I have to take these two out and flip them around.
Are these all okay?
These ones are all okay so far.
Okay. She's made it clear she's not gonna sleep. This girl just doesn't sleep. So she's officially on the job site with us. You a DIY baby?
Yeah.
Now what?
So now we can have a choice to put the door off-centered on this side or off-centered on that side. I built the steps over there.
I think this side makes more
off-center over
sense.
there.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do B.
That's better. It's a more comfortable spot. That was something that we really liked about this particular shed model, the Cortina, is we actually got to pick which side we wanted to put our door on, the right or the left, whichever one worked best for our space.
Locking everything in.
With big screws.
Yep.
So these go all around the bottom.
Yep.
The directions say that putting this shed together should take 5 to 6 hours with 2 people. That's 2 people without a baby. So we started at like 10:45 this morning. I'm guessing it's gonna take us more like 8 hours because I can't really help. Ugh. Unless she decides to sleep. But still, I mean, to be able to get it done in a day, not too bad. Well, we've only been doing this for like 2.5 hours. You've been awake for like 3.5 hours.
I'll be back.
Is that funny? Okay, I think it's all over. One thing that we really liked about this shed are the windows that let in a lot of natural light, surprisingly. While Cole worked on putting those together, I finally got Lane to take a nap and grabbed us some much needed fuel. Lunch delivered. Do not disturb the beast. So we should eat out here so we don't
Mess with her.
Okay. All right. Let's have a little lunch. Give me your take on the assembly process so far.
The directions are good. I just have skipped a couple parts at times.
Well, it's not a big directions guy.
There's a lot of directions, but they're good. You just have to pay attention. There's a lot of little steps that you have to do correctly, but it's nice that you don't need a lot of tools.
Yeah, that is nice. You know, anytime something says like 5 to 6 hours with 2 people, it's like, well, that's a lie. Like, it'll probably be like 3 days. I feel like it actually is pretty simple, right?
Yeah. It's pretty simple to put together.
The camera is resting on my new raised garden bed that Cole so kindly made for Mother's Day.
Still got some work to do.
I'm pretty pumped about that. I tried growing vegetables last year. Well, not vegetables, herbs. Well, I guess I did grow tomatoes too. Mm-hmm. The tomatoes actually were the most successful thing that I grew. The herbs.
I heard herbs were pretty good.
Didn't have enough sun on the deck because the deck is totally shaded in the summer. So it was silly of me to put them out there. But I didn't have anywhere else to put them because the bunnies would get them. So now I have raised beds to put in a better spot and the bunnies won't be able to get their herbs. Lunch break followed by a doggy swim break. That was a good one. Good job. This one doesn't swim, and it's a miracle that she hasn't fallen in. It's coming along. We're 5 hours in.
Are we really?
Yeah, and when I say we, I mean you, because I really haven't done anything. I've just been I don't know what step we're on. 41. This little girl's been having a bit of a rough day. Some days she will nap, some days she won't. Today is one of the days, but she won't. With clearing the space for this, you can see all the trees and branches that had to be cut. Hauling them out from down here is not easy. I feel like this doesn't even really show you how steep the grade is right here. How are you gonna get these out?
Cut them up.
Cut them up and haul them up?
Cut them up and carry them up the hill.
We won't be involved in that. I feel like I might need to help you here. There you go. It's like the metal, yeah. There you go. Wow. Cross bracing. Some other braces next for the roof. Do you think we'll get the roof and the door on?
I'm hoping to at least get the roof on.
Yeah. Well, Cole's doing that. Question for the flower people out there. So this, well, let me get up here so I can show you. This hill that faces the lake is like pretty much completely shaded in the summer because we have so many trees. This whole part right here. And so I don't know what to do with it. It's just like growing wild. Same with the other side over there. And I would love to have like some wildflowers or something, but I don't know what grows in shade like that. Like, I would say it's full shade. So if anybody has any ideas, let me know. And I want it to be low maintenance because it's like very difficult to do anything on that hill because it's so steep. So I'm not going to be out there like working on stuff. I just kind of want to plant it and forget it. This goes in the middle.
Oh, like that?
Yep. Well, is that the middle one? Oh yeah, it is.
So it just does that?
Yep. Teamwork. I did something. And it clips right there.
Those go right here.
Cool, cool, cool. Look at this. We have a roof, half a roof. So, we absolutely could finish the shed today, but it's getting late in the day. We're going on hour 6 of working on the shed, and it's pretty much like it's done except for the door. So we have made the decision to do the door tomorrow. But I'm pretty impressed with this progress, especially because Cole pretty much did the whole thing by himself. He's just finishing up screwing, putting some screws to secure the roof, and then puts them in the side panels, and then the actual structure, minus the door, will be done. Cole was able to get the door on quickly the next day, despite some very windy conditions, and even installed these shelves from Keter as well. And finally, we have a weather-resistant, high-quality storage shed down by the lake. No more walking up and down all those stairs to grab life jackets, buoys, all the things. This shed is sturdy, made of durable wood-like resin with built-in ventilation to prevent moisture buildup. It really checks all of the boxes for what we were looking for in a backyard or lakefront storage shed. Drop a comment, let us know what you think of our little shed build. Click the link in the description box to get your own Keter shed. Thanks so much for watching this video, and we will see you in the next one.